Madeleine Dean. It is good to see you.
Great to see you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good to be with you, Leon.
Good to be with you. Are Democrats going to be defined by the shutdown in not a good way?
I don't think so. I'll tell you about my constituents. I was with them over the weekend. What they say is, how is it that the Republicans have control of the White House, and the Senate, and yet the Speaker sent everybody home from his caucus on September the 19th, 4 weeks ago, week after week after week, 2 weeks in anticipation of the shutdown, and he sent everybody home. They are failing to govern. That's exactly what my constituents see.
I understand that argument. We made that point a number of times at the beginning of this, is that politics is perception. Republicans control the House, the Senate, and the White House.
It is governing.
So, but if Trump won't budge and Republicans won't budge, how long do Democrats keep voting to keep the government closed?
You mean won't budge on trying to take away health care from my constituents, their constituents?
Or on health care for illegal aliens, or on funding for media,
now, Leland,
or whatever
I
else?
know that you recognize that that's not true. That this is not about health care for illegal aliens. I know you know the truth there.
Okay, that is one of the things that Democrats put forward. It may be something you're willing to give up, but it's one of the things that got put forward.
That's actually false.
But so help me
it
understand,
is your responsibility not to do that.
How long are Democrats going to hold out? Forever?
How long is the Speaker going to hold out and tell his members to stay out on vacation, a paid vacation, as he does not bring them in?
So should members of Congress not be getting paid?
That's probably, yes, that's probably right.
Are you taking your paycheck?
We haven't gotten another paycheck yet.
Okay, would you give it up?
We don't know. We'll see. If we're still in a shutdown, I'm going to consider it.
Okay.
But literally, Leland, let's think about it. You can't say this is Democrats' fault when the Speaker sent everybody home 10 days, 11 days before. And let me tell you,
I'm sorry.
let me bookend this.
I'm just going to go back to Jonathan Karl. No one would say he's a Trump or Republican lackey. Democrats did not vote for the clean funding bill.
But it wasn't a clean funding bill, and you know that.
We're going to disagree with that.
Did you see the conversation I had with the Speaker? There was a conversation I had with the Speaker. It went quite viral, and it was literally the day of the shutdown. It was also the day that the President spoke before the 800 generals and admirals, the military leaders so dangerously assembled there, and lectured by Pete Hegseth. And I spoke to the Speaker, and I said, did you see the President? He's unhinged and he's unwell. And you owe it to the American people to tell the truth. This is not a clean CR. Number one, people don't even know what CRs are, nor do they care.
Continuing resolution, but the idea is funding. I was for our viewers, but the idea is you fund the government for a short period of time until you get the bigger appropriations bills.
But guess what? I'm an appropriator. We have not gotten any of these bills across. Only 3 of 12 bills have gotten out of the House. That's a failure of leadership. That is a failure of the Speaker. It is the Speaker who brings forward legislation. September the 19th, the CR passed with only Republican support, and it continues the deep cuts to health care, to insurance. Let me finish my sentence. Let me finish my sentence. You know why he sent us out. Epstein, the Epstein files. He knew that the procedural...
You may not have seen my interview with the Speaker, but I pushed him pretty hard on that.
Well, so, and it's the truth. And that's why he won't swear in Adelita Grahava.
I pushed him pretty hard on that.
It's Epstein on both ends.
Let me just play this for you real quickly. This is Karine Jean-Pierre, former White House spokesperson, today about Democrats. Take a listen.
Okay.
Why aren't there more lawsuits from Democrats? Why are outside groups lining up to do the opposition protests? We should have the Democrats more involved. The Democratic Party is acting as it is normal times, and they are relinquishing their power.
Fair critique?
I'm not sure what that was, but we don't think this is normal at all. This is extremely abnormal. You just showed the President of the United States in a fighter pilot jet with a crown on his head, dumping excrement on American cities. Was it excrement? Was it a chemical warfare?
Oh, come on.
What in God's name was it? And how is it that Republicans can't call that out? You saw what Bill said. Bill said, he said in passive voice, oh, somebody there must have done it. This is the president's responsibility. Okay. When will Republicans say that's too far? That is so indecent.
So far, Republicans will not, but your point's well made on that. It's good to see you, ma'am.
Best wishes with your book. I'm very excited for you, and I'm excited to read the book.
And we're excited to have you back.
I wish you well.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.